Hello, how are you? I'm Maggie. I've been invited here to Mirador Television. I'm absolutely thrilled. I mean, I'm from Yorkshire, as you can tell, but I live near Lewes, just on the outskirts. I mean, Lewes is just amazing now, isn't it? It's got its own television company, and it's got its own currency. It's got its railway station, so you can get anywhere you want in the country, And the other amazing thing is, right in the centre of town, there's a brewery. It's a shame it's locked down now, because I'd like to go in there and do a bit of beer tasting. When it's finished, this lockdown, I think I'm going to go in there for a little tour, see what they've got. Anyway, I brought the crew here some Yorkshire tea, because I don't suppose people in Lewes drink Yorkshire tea, do they? I bet they like, English breakfast, or clipper, organic, or vegan tea. But I'm sure they'll make use of it, when we finish programme. Anyway, how have you been with New Year and everything? And Christmas? Did it turn out how you expected? I mean, mine didn't. When that chitty made that big announcement saying, if you've packed your case, then unpack it. I was one of those people. I was heading to Abergavenny, to see my family. And I had the case all on the bed with her, not just putting in the presents and everything. And I had my elf dress packed, so I thought I'd wear that for Christmas Day. I've got these little jangly socks with little bells on. I thought I'd make my family smile. Anyway, so Chitty said, unpack your bag, because Wales are in lockdown. And now we're in Tier 4, so I couldn't go. Anyway, what you do is, it's not fair, is it, when you live on your own? I mean, you've got to try and just get through it. It was all a bit miserable. And then it was New Year's Eve. What did you do? I mean, it was the same problem. It was so boring. Normally, we'd be out and about in town and out for a meal with friends and things. There was nothing to do. We couldn't even have the fireworks in London. I mean, it's all a bit miserable. Anyway, what are you doing to keep fit? I mean, I like to watch Joe Swash myself on television, see what he's up to. I mean, I quite like having a cup of tea and sitting on the sofa. And even he was a bit fed up the other day, wasn't he? He was just struggling with being locked in all the time. I think the government should change it now. Don't stop calling it lockdown. Just let us know when you're going to let us out. I mean, my door's been locked for weeks. We've had three lots of this locking. But you've just got to toe the line. I mean, I had a bit of an issue the other day on this train. This boy came on with his skateboard. He had no mask on, and I thought, I don't know. And he was looking at me. It was a bit like a spaghetti western standoff. I was standing, and I thought, there's only the two of us in the carriage. Do I say something? And then he's got all edgy. He's going, oh, you're looking at me. What's your problem? Why don't you say something? I'm like, oh, I had my mask on. I mean, I couldn't say anything to him. He's going, I'm exempt. And I said, well, I didn't say whether you were or not. I said, well, shouldn't you be wearing a lanyard? He said, oh, I can't wear my lanyard because it gets stuck in my zip and my anorak. And I'm like, oh. I said, oh, well, things I've just got to go into hospital. So I said, I'm a bit stressed because I've been tested negative for COVID. And I don't want to go into hospital now and, get COVID. I won't be able to go in. It'll be a disaster. Anyway, I don't know what to do with all the Christmas presents. I think I'm just going to have to post them now in dribs and drabs. I mean, otherwise they're going to be getting them in May. I've got boxes and boxes of presents for my family. Well, I hope you're keeping safe. Are you finding things to do? I mean, normally there'd be loads to do in Lewes, wouldn't there? I mean, but at least they've got Mirador Television. You can watch telly now. Keep you entertained. And I hope they stay safe. We've just got to keep grin and bear it, haven't we? Just keep going, as they say. And we've got to come out the other side so that we can go back to Benidorm for holiday. Anyway, I hope you stay safe. Get a little fitness regime, even if it's only turning on the kettle and having a cup of tea. Make sure you've got some regime for fitness, and stay safe and keep wearing those masks. Otherwise, we're going to be in next January, or locked in, or locked out, or I don't know. Anyway, it's been great chatting to you, and hopefully we can do it another time. Okay, have a good day. See you again. Ta-ta.